to Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. I'm Flex, and today we're diving into a full top-down analysis on Bitcoin. We're going to start from the higher time frames, work our way down to the lower time frames, and check to see if we find any good setups. Now remember, this is not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. Alright guys, let's hop into the charts, and right now it's about 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time. The price of Bitcoin is at $115.64. And starting off here with the weekly chart, we closed this in about 1 day and 7 hours. So we got to check back tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Stochastics are on the way down. I'm starting to see a little bit of a curvature here, but it's still too early to tell what's going to end up happening. Yesterday, this was looking a lot better. About 2 days ago, this was a full red candle here. Yesterday, it was hardly a red candle. It was just a big wick all the way up. And now we're starting to get a little bit more of a body here. The 21 moving average is at 105,343. So we're kind of far. This was a kind of a topping tail last week, so I'm interested in seeing how this can close. Yesterday with the Jerome Powell speech, we went all the way up to like about 117,500 around there, but since then we've dropped about $2,500, so it's not looking too good yet. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Now we head over to the 3-day chart. We see that the stochastics are still rolling over. We regained the 21 moving average, and now we're fighting to stay above it. The 21 moving average is right now at 115,257. So that's not looking too good. This candle closed yesterday green, so we still need 2 days and 7 hours before this new candle closes. On the 2-day chart here, stochastics are also still on the way down. We were never able to make it back above the 21 moving average, and now we're having a red candle here. Again, a day and 7 hours before this one closes. Now this candle is the daily. This one closes in about 6 hours and 30 minutes. Yesterday, beautiful flex candle, green engulfing candle here above the 21 moving average. We closed there, but look at this now. Now we lost the 21 and we lost the 50 again. Let's see what ends up happening. The stochastics are low. We could still go up, or we could also roll over and come down to test the 80 moving average again. We cannot lose this 80 moving average, because then that is going to negate this beautiful double bottom that we have here. Right now we have the potential to go up with this double bottom, and the stochastics RSI being so low. Now on the 22-hour chart, we were low about a day or two ago. Now all the way we're back up here, and we lost all these averages again. So again, this is not looking good. We must hold this level here where this wick is at 111,589. If we break that, then we're playing around with this 200 moving average, and if we lose that, we're probably going to have more downside. Heading over to the 8-hour chart, we got to the top of the stochastics. We're toppy here, we're rolling over, and we're starting to lose a 21 moving average here as well. Hopefully we can maintain it, but with the stochastics being high, it looks like we might be coming down to the 200 moving average to test that at 113,698. Now on the 4-hour chart, we were never able to make it above the 200 moving average. This is why yesterday I told you guys, everything's going up and is looking bullish, but I'm not going to be convinced until we're able to break above the 200 moving average. That never happened. So right now we still have to wait. Let's see if we can stay above this 21 moving average, which is at 114,234. We did make a big move up. We're coming from like 111,000 and change, 112,000. So you have to expect people were going to take profit at 117,500. Now things are consolidating a little bit. This is looking here like a falling wedge, which if we were to break out, it brings us back into the flag pattern here. This would take us back up to $120,104, 120,000 more or less. So let's see if this could play out. Maybe this could round down. We can make that move up, but it's very important for us to get above this 200 moving average. These wicks show that we did not have that much strength. This could also be an inverted head and shoulder, left shoulder, head, and maybe we're gonna make the right shoulder here and then bounce up. This is a big possibility as well. Heading over to the 1-hour chart, the stochastics are low, so this could in theory help us with this falling wedge breaking out, but we did lose the 200 and the 21 moving average. Let's see if we can make it back up above those levels. And on the 15-minute chart, stochastics are also toppy. We're trying to stay above this 21 moving average. Yesterday, this is where I showed you that this could have been a possible flag, but it actually fell down. It was too early to tell. It ended up being a falling wedge. So that's what we're playing with now. Let's see if this falling wedge breaks us out to 120. If we cannot get above this 200 moving average on the 4-hour chart, I have to expect more downside, especially if we break below this double bottom. Then that's a failed pattern there. All right, guys, so that's the breakdown. If this gave you clarity or a setup to watch, do me a favor, like, drop a comment, subscribe. And if you have a stock or crypto you want me to go over, drop it in the comment section. This is Flex Candle, where we read the candles and flex the moves. Catch you on the next chart.